Hello and welcome to the first video of 2020 for middle-aged Geek Girl. I hope you had a wonderful holiday season, however and whatever you celebrated. As an Australian, our new year has been filled with sad news and ongoing disaster. Bushfires have been raging in Australia since September 2019 and there is no end in sight. Today, in my home state of Victoria, the air quality ranking is hazardous. We are being asked to stay indoors as much as possible with only recycled air conditioning going and avoid physical activity. Overnight, we ranked the worst air quality in the world. The smoke from the fires has created hazardous air quality around Australia, even in areas hundreds of kilometres away from the fire front. Melbourne, Sydney and Canberra have experienced the worst, and it is not going away anytime soon. This is the air quality in Melbourne, a capital city, hundreds of kilometres away from the fire front. I can't even begin to imagine how bad it is for those actually working and living in the fire-stricken areas. The smoke even made its way across the pond to New Zealand on New Year's Day. As I record this video, approximately 10.7 million hectares of land have been burnt. That is roughly the size of Italy. Approximately 2,200 homes have been destroyed. The death toll currently stands at 27 people. It is estimated that over 1 billion animals have been killed and some species may now be extinct. The final impact these fires have had and continue to have on our flora, fauna and people will not be known for years to come. Victoria declared a state of disaster for the first time in our parliamentary history. This is just a short list of facts. There is so much more, and we are only at the start of our fire season. Most of the country is furious at the ineptitude of our Prime Minister and his government. A Prime Minister who was on holidays in Hawaii without telling the country he was on leave. A Prime Minister who forced grief-stricken people to shake his hand for photo opportunities. A Prime Minister, when he was Treasurer, brought a lump of coal into Parliament as a great big fuck you to the Australian people. A Prime Minister who I did not vote for or respect in any way. Moving on. For the craft in this video, I decided to do something with an Australian theme. Originally, I started a 3,000 number dot to dot of an Australian panorama. However, the recording did not go well. My head was in every shot so you could see nothing. I realised this halfway through filming, so I never got around to finishing the dot to dot. It's been throwing my on harumph, I hate craft, why do I do this to myself pile? And I'll finish it at a later date. I was lucky enough to have this Quirkle colouring book, and the very last page was that of a koala. So I've coloured it in using my OHUHU marker. Saying OHUHU still brings me joy, so say it with me, OHUHU. If you've never tried Quirkles before, I recommend them. They're a great way to colour. You only need to choose 5 colours and follow the numbers on the circles to make a picture. How easy is that? And it's also very relaxing. Here is the finished Quirkle. Thank you all for watching this video. It was not how I planned to start the year, and it was not how I planned to make my first video of the year. However, I cannot ignore what's currently going on in this country. If you can spare a couple of dollars, then please consider donating to any of the organisations listed in the ABC Appeals link in this description. Also, for the month of January, I am donating all profits from my Etsy store sales to Wildlife Victoria. A link to my store is in the description. I shall see you all next week with another video, and in the meantime, please stay safe,